good evening. Trust you're doing well. And we just put on another level of lockdown here where we are. So pretty limited for the next couple of weeks again. But hey, a lot of people in the same place around this country for sure, and around Europe. So and here we are, just running through these 100 days, and I think this is number 81 today. Although the days are wrong because I missed a couple, but hey, I know you'll be okay with that. And I'm just going to have a look at some themes, probably going to take us right the way through till New Year's Day. But the theme, which is actually the title of the last message I preached, living in Reading, although I've preached there since as well. And that's, did you get what you came for? And it was a phrase that was given to me by Bill, and he just declared over me one night way back in 2003, give him what he came here for. And we don't always know what we go to places for. We don't always know what we went to the conference, the mission trip, the school of ministry, change churches or anything like that. But there's always something that we can get. And I'm just running through these, and I had 15 when I preached, and I've probably added one or two more, but they're real keys for our breakthrough. But here's the reason why they're keys. Sometimes our breakthrough requires us to make sure that we fully activated the breakthroughs we've already had. And so on this one tonight, I just want to say, did you work out your identity? Did you work that out? We talk about it a lot, and we can be, there can be familiarity of language, but it needs to be in the core of our being. In these days, especially, social media, you can be guilty by association. People will judge you because of a connection that you may or may not have. Prejudge you, prejudice, assume something about you. But the only identity and the only association that truly matters is the one between you and Jesus. Your identity is in him. You're a son, you're a daughter. It's as clear and simple as that. That's who you are. That's your identity. Your identity is not in the church you go to, your political affiliation, none of those things. Your identity is in him. A child is born, a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulders. And his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Eternal Father, Prince of Peace. And of course, the extraordinary strategist that the Passion Translation includes. Your identity is in him. And our associations with him. You can be guilty by association on social media. I want to be guilty by association, not guilty in a weird way, but I want to be known. And I've said this already on here, but it's incredible to me that great work of musical art, the Messiah, by Handel, means that you cannot say the name Handel without saying Messiah. Handel's Messiah. And I pray that it's true of you. I pray that it's true of me. That the two go hand in hand. Your identity is in him, and your breakthrough that you're waiting for depends on you accessing that. Renew your connection. Renew your identity. You're a son, you're a daughter. The only identity you can have. All others are roles carried out. I'm a father, but I have to be a son first. No question about it. So I want to bless you tonight. Check the great passage of Isaiah that's read at this time of year in lessons and carols all over the world. I've read it in prison, working there. I've read it as a nurse. I've read it all over the place. Your identity is in him, a son or a daughter. And if you struggle with that, then just pray that you will be received by him. You'll receive all of the Father's love It's the story of the prodigal son who ran home, was given the ring, the robe, the sandal, and the barbecue. He was celebrated, in other words. Your identity is not in any other success, any other association. It is in him, and I remind myself that at the same time. And therefore, as we press in for our breakthrough, we press in for the breakthrough of sons and daughters. So I bless you. Have a great rest of your day, or sleep well if you're over this side of the pond. I bless you. I bless you as you press in for your breakthrough. But make sure you've activated the breakthrough of your identity in him. I'll see you again soon. Good night.